So many things to do in Stardew Valley. How can I choose? Well, I don't. Here are all of the things that I never do in Stardew Valley. Enjoy. After finally finding those expertly hidden golden walnuts, you will get to do the special key quests and you will get access to his magical shop filled with magic mushrooms. But he also sells Junimo Chests. Junimo Chests behave very similar to Ender Chests in Minecraft. It's a chest that shares its inventory with all other Junimo Chests, but it only has 9 slots of space and you cannot pick them up. So I just never seem to use these. I can't really think of a really good use for them. Maybe I am missing something amazing? Help wanted quests. You know what I'm talking about. The board next to Beer Store where the townspeople can request random things for a tiny reward and maybe a heart of friendship. Yeah, I've tried, but I just can't do those. I don't know. I just don't keep one of everything like many people do. And when someone requests a cauliflower all of a sudden, I can't help them. But you should do these. It can really boost your friendship with the villagers. The villagers. If you are not new to my channel, you know that I am terrible at befriending the lovely villagers of Stardew Valley. In a video I posted the other day, I thought the robot and the board game assets were not used when they were indeed used in some of the 10 heart events. So yeah, do not be like me. Befriend those suckers even if it's just for the benefits that they can provide. Steal their best recipes, learn their secrets, and most importantly, enjoy those free items that they send to you in the mail. Or if you have a soul, just enjoy their companionship. Sometimes I buy a bunch of animals, like an unrealistic amount of animals, just for a video to make a point. And after I finish making that video, I completely forget about them. We are talking about pure absolute starvation and no petting for days on end. I am bad at looking after my animals. It might have something to do with the capacity of silos. I tried fixing this by making this many silos, but it still just doesn't last long enough. Again, don't be like me. Animals are extremely profitable and they can also be kind of cute. Feed them, pet them, just look after them, alright? It'll be worth it, I promise. Journey of the Prairie King is one of the hardest things in Stardew Valley. But it's not that hard, right? Since we now have access to a very cheeky little glitch that only makes it moderately time-consuming. Junimo Cart? Oh my gosh, I hate Junimo Cart. Junimo Cart doesn't have any game-breaking easy mode glitch. So I just don't play Junimo Cart. Just look at this gameplay. It's kind of embarrassing. Please guys, if you have Junimo Cart tips, please share them with me. All Junimo Cart tips will get hearts, as long as your tip isn't just practice or get good scrub. Sprinklers are absolutely amazing. Sprinklers will allow you as the farmer to basically stop farming. They will allow you to play more of the game than just watering crops. I love sprinklers. After you have a couple sprinklers, you will have more time to fish, mine, fight enemies in the mines, and even find love. But not all sprinklers are made the same. Regular sprinklers, these things are just not for me. This is what a normal sprinkler setup looks like. So confusing. So yeah, I usually just skip these sprinklers altogether and go straight to quality sprinklers. Regular sprinklers are too easily replaceable in my opinion. Quality sprinklers are where it's at. And if you are looking to flex, iridium sprinklers are the go-to. And if you absolutely need to flex your extreme wealth, extended iridium sprinklers. Basically, I just invest in any sprinkler that isn't the regular quality sprinkler. There are so many different amazing crops in Stardew Valley. Ancient fruit, blueberries, star fruit, and sweet gem berries. These are all really good. But did you know that coffee crops are also pretty good? Coffee crops will produce between 2 to 4 coffee beans per crop per harvest, and they regrow every 2 days. But they also grow in both spring and summer. On top of that, you can place 5 coffee beans into a keg to turn it into real style caffeinated coffee that you can either drink or sell in a very impressive 2 hours. Even with all of those great benefits, I still just never grow this stuff. The truth is, harvesting hundreds of coffee crops every 2 days and then running through your kegs for the entire day to turn it into coffee is just a massive job. It's not as labor intensive as producing pale ale with hops, but at least those sell for more. So yeah, I tend to just buy coffee from Gus at the Stardew Saloon. Convenience really is king. Work totems are a really effective way to dive into the skull cavern extremely late while allowing you to get to your bed before 2 a.m. Return scepters are even better at this. With double speed buffs, you could even reliably leave the skull cavern, run to the bus, and make it to your bed while still spending most of the day at the skull cavern. We have all of these really good options to avoid passing out at 2 a.m. But I just, don't use any of these. Just passing out at 2 a.m. Now that is something that I love doing. Let's be honest here. If you already have the tools to allow you to get back to your bed while staying up as late as possible, just, use them. While passing out will only lose you 1,000 gold, you will wake up with less energy, and energy is extremely valuable in the early game and can still be important in the end game. So make better choices than I do. Something that I am really good at doing is checking my daily luck every single day. And this might be a placebo effect or something, but if I have a neutral or a bad luck day, I absolutely never go to the skull cavern. Luck can affect many things in the mines, but it's not that extreme that it should completely stop you from adventuring in the mines. But I still do. I think knowing that it's a bad luck day makes me exaggerate how long it takes to find a ladder, or noticing that there are less resources. It just makes me feel like it's not worth it. It's not really that bad. If you have nothing to do, just head to the mines. What's the worst that could happen? Dying in the mines or the skull cavern can be extraordinarily punishing. You can lose gold, you can lose the resources that you just collected, and you can even lose your weapons. Dying in Stardew Valley is dangerous. However, you can reclaim some of your items at the Adventurers Guild for a modest fee. But I am bad. The only time I ever use Marlin's services is if I lose my weapon. If I die in the mines and lose gold, coal, or anything else, I just count that as a loss. Only my weapon is worthy of being reclaimed by our good scammer, Marlin. Now that you know all of the things that I don't do in Stardew Valley, it's time to absolutely roast me and leave a comment about how I am playing the game wrong. I can't wait to read through your roasts, but for now, I will see you in the next video.